Angel says, "My dearest listeners, I have something so shocking to share with you today. Right here, right now, in this very moment, you are about to receive a revelation. A truth so profound, so life-altering, that it will shift the way you see your journey. You have been waiting for love, waiting for a sign, waiting for the moment when everything finally falls into place. Every morning, you wake up with hope in your heart. A silent prayer escapes your lips. You ask, when will it be my turn? You long for companionship, for someone who will see you, truly see you, someone who will understand you in ways no one ever has, a soul that will recognize yours, as if you were always meant to meet. You have watched others step into love. You have celebrated their joy, cheered for their happiness, but deep inside a quiet voice lingers asking, what about me? Have I been forgotten? Did I miss my chance? I hear you, I feel your heartache, and I tell you now, with all the certainty of the heavens, you are not forgotten. You are not behind. Your love story is not lost. It is being written even as you listen to my voice. It is not delayed. It is divinely timed. Every tear you've cried, every silent prayer, every lonely night. They were never in vain. They were never wasted. They have been shaping something extraordinary. A love that is not rushed. A love that is not fleeting. A love that is deep, real, and destined. I know the waiting is hard. I know it feels endless at times. It can feel like the world is moving forward without you. Like everyone else has found their person while you are still standing alone. But listen closely. You are not standing still. You are being positioned. You are being prepared. Your heart is being refined. Your soul is being strengthened. Your spirit is being shaped into the person you are meant to be so that when love comes, you will be ready to receive it fully. This waiting is not a punishment. It is a gift. A sacred time where the universe is aligning every detail in ways you cannot yet see. Right now, behind the scenes, the person meant for you is being prepared. Their hearts are being softened. Their path is being directed. Their experiences are shaping them into the person you will one day meet. And when that moment comes, it will feel like magic. It will feel as if the stars themselves have conspired to bring you together. Because they have. There will be no doubts, no second-guessing, no confusion. You will know, and they will know. And in that instant, everything will make sense. The years of waiting, the nights of loneliness, the moments of heartbreak. They were never meaningless. They were building you. They were shaping you. They were leading you right to this love. A love that will be worth every tear, every unanswered question, every moment of wondering, why not me? The answer is simple. Because the best things take time. And this love, your love, is the best of them all. So do not lose faith. Do not let the waiting make you weary. Instead, let it fill you with anticipation. Because when love comes, it will come like a tidal wave. It will wash over you in ways you never imagined. It will be sudden and powerful, yet feel like home. You will realize that everything, every twist and turn, every delay was leading you here, to this exact moment, to the arms of someone who was always meant to be yours. So trust. Trust in the unseen. Trust in divine timing. Trust that every delay is making way for something far greater than you can comprehend. Because when your love arrives, it will not just be a chapter in your story, it will be the beginning of a masterpiece. And when that moment comes, you will finally understand why the wait was necessary. You are not forgotten. You have never been forgotten. Every moment of longing, every silent prayer, every night you spent wondering if you would ever receive what your heart desires, they have all been seen. They have all been heard. And they have all been answered, even if you cannot see it yet. I know how hard it is to wait. I know how it feels to see others stepping into their blessings while you wonder when your time will come. You have watched people fall in love. You have seen others find their purpose, their joy, their happiness. And while you have celebrated their blessings, deep inside you have asked, what about me? Why do I have to wait? Why does it feel like I am being left behind? But listen carefully, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Your path is not meant to look like anyone else's. Because what is meant for you is not like anything anyone else has. Your blessings are unique to you. Your love story is unlike any other. Your journey is unfolding in divine timing, not human timing. And divine timing is never rushed. It is never late. It is always perfect. The things you are waiting for, the love, the joy, the purpose, the fulfillment, they are not being kept from you. They are being prepared for you. And just as they are being prepared for you, you are being prepared for them. Because a love that is deep and lasting requires readiness. A purpose that is meaningful requires growth. A blessing that is permanent requires a foundation strong enough to hold it. And that is what this waiting is about. It is not empty. It is not wasted. It is sacred. It is shaping you. It is preparing you. It is strengthening you, so that when your blessing arrives, you will be ready to receive it. Not as the person you were, but as the person you are becoming. You are becoming stronger. You are becoming wiser. You are becoming the version of yourself who will be able to step fully into the love, the purpose, the joy that is coming. And that is why this journey has not been easy. Because you are not meant for an ordinary life. You are not meant for an average love. You are meant for something divine. And divine things take time. They require patience. They require trust. They require faith in the unseen. Because the most beautiful things in life are never rushed. Look at the seasons. Look at the stars. Look at the way the universe unfolds in perfect harmony. Everything happens in its time. Everything happens when it is ready. And you, my dear one, are getting ready. Even in the moments when you feel stuck. Even in the moments when nothing seems to be changing. Even when you feel like you are walking in circles. You are not. You are growing. You are evolving. You are moving closer to everything you have prayed for, even if you cannot yet see it. Because some of the most powerful transformations happen in silence. Some of the biggest breakthroughs happen in stillness. And some of the greatest miracles unfold when you least expect them. So do not mistake waiting for nothingness. Do not mistake the silence for abandonment. The divine is always working, always aligning, always preparing. And when everything is ready, when you are ready, it will happen. It will unfold with such ease, such clarity, such undeniable certainty that you will wonder why you ever doubted. You will look back and see that every delay was a divine setup. Every heartbreak was a redirection. Every lonely night was an opportunity for growth. And every moment of waiting was bringing you closer to something beyond your imagination. The love that is meant for you is not ordinary. It is rare. It is divine. It is deep, unwavering, and true. And it is coming. Not a moment too soon. Not a moment too late. But at the perfect time. So trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Because nothing can take away what is divinely yours. Not time, not distance, not even the obstacles that seem impossible right now. Your path is not random. It is guided. Every experience, every lesson, every moment of longing has been woven into a story far greater than you can comprehend. Even when you cannot see the pieces coming together, trust that they are. The universe is always at work, aligning everything for your highest good. So do not lose faith now. Do not grow weary in the waiting. Because soon you will understand. Soon you will see the purpose behind every moment. Soon you will step into everything you have been praying for. And when that day comes, you will realize it was always worth the wait. If this message has spoken to your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together, we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world, so many are searching. So many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith, even when it feels difficult, you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward. It is what will guide you through the waiting, through the unknown, through the moments when doubt tries to creep in. Because you are not meant to live in fear. You are not meant to live in uncertainty. You are meant to live in trust, in peace, in the deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. So hold on to that knowing. Let it be the light that guides you. Let it be the strength that carries you forward. Let it be the truth that grounds you, even when the path is unclear. Because one day, not long from now, you will look back on this moment and smile. You will see how everything was aligning in perfect harmony. You will see how every piece was falling into place. And you will know you were never alone. You were always guided. You were always being led toward something beautiful. And now you are standing in the very life you once prayed for. So take heart, my dear one. Your moment is coming. Your blessings are on their way. And when they arrive, they will be more beautiful than anything you have ever imagined. Because you are loved. You are cherished. And your story is just beginning. You are not overlooked. You are being prepared. Your heart is being softened. Your soul is being shaped. Your mind is being made ready to receive the love that is meant for you. And when that love arrives, it will be undeniable. It will be strong, steady, and sure. It will not be fleeting. It will not be uncertain. It will not feel like a struggle. It will not require you to beg or prove your worth. Because the love that is meant for you will recognize you instantly. It will see you as you truly are, and it will choose you, just as you will choose it, without hesitation, without fear, without doubt. And when that moment comes, you will look back and understand why every delay was necessary. You will see how every disappointment led you to something better. You will realize that the love you once longed for, the one you cried for, prayed for, hoped for, had been making its way to you all along. Because love does not operate on human time. Love operates on divine timing, and divine timing is never rushed. It is never late. It is always perfect. So do not despair in the waiting. Do not let impatience steal your peace. What is yours is already written in the stars. It cannot be lost. It cannot be taken by another. It is moving toward you even as you listen to my voice. So trust in the process. Trust in the unfolding. Trust in the silent workings of the universe that are aligning every detail in your favor. Because what is meant for you will come. And when it does, it will come in a way that leaves you breathless. It will feel effortless, natural, like finding something you did not even realize you had lost. That is the beauty of divine love. It does not demand. It does not force. It does not rush. It flows perfectly in harmony with the rhythm of your soul. And when you meet this love, you will know, not in a way that causes anxiety, not in a way that makes you second-guess, but in a way that brings peace, a stillness in your heart, a quiet knowing whisper, this is it. So hold on to hope, hold on to faith, hold on to the belief that your love story is unfolding exactly as it should. You are not forgotten, not now, not ever. Even in the silence, when you feel unseen, unheard, unnoticed, you are being guided. Even when you feel like nothing is changing, like your prayers are disappearing into the void, like your dreams are slipping further and further away. Something is happening. Something you cannot yet see. Because beneath the surface, everything's moving. Everything is aligning. The universe is working in ways beyond your understanding. The right doors are being unlocked. The right hearts are being softened. The right circumstances are falling into place. And at the perfect time, not a second too soon, not a moment too late, you will step into what has always been meant for you. It will not be forced. It will not be rushed. It will happen naturally, beautifully, effortlessly. Because what is truly meant for you will never require you to chase. It will never require you to beg. It will never make you feel like you are not enough. The love that is meant for you will recognize you. It will see you in ways no one ever has. It will embrace you completely, without hesitation, without fear. And you will know this is it. This is the moment you have been waiting for. This is the love, the blessing, the answer to every prayer you whispered in the dark. And it will come in a way that leaves no doubt. No second-guessing. No questioning whether it is real. Because deep in your soul you will feel it. You will know. And when that moment comes, you will look back and understand. You will see why you had to wait. You will realize that every delay was actually protection. That every closed door was leading you towards something better. That every lonely night was preparing you to receive something far greater than what you once thought you wanted. Because the universe never denies you what is meant for you. It only redirects you. It only makes sure that you are truly ready. Because a love that is deep and lasting requires readiness. A blessing that is powerful requires a foundation. And you, my dear one, are being built for something beyond your imagination. So do not let impatience steal the beauty of this journey. Do not let frustration make you settle for less than what you deserve. Because what is meant for you is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. And extraordinary things take time. It takes time to prepare a love that will stand the test of life. It takes time to shape two hearts, so that when they finally meet, they fit together perfectly. Not in a way that completes you because you are already whole, but in a way that complements you, strengthens you, and lifts you higher than you ever thought possible. So trust in this waiting. Trust that the universe knows what it is doing. Trust that the same force that moves the stars in the sky is moving in your life as well. Even when you cannot see it, even when you cannot feel it, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Because something is always happening. Just as a seed grows beneath the soil long before it breaks the surface, your blessings are growing. Your love is growing. Your future is unfolding in divine timing. And when the moment comes when everything falls into place, it will feel like magic, like destiny, like home. And you will know with certainty that every moment of waiting was worth it. Because the best things in life are never rushed, and what is truly meant for you will never be lost. So breathe. Let go of the doubt. Release the need to control the timing. Surrender to the process. Because this journey is not about waiting for something to happen. It is about becoming the person who is ready when it does. It is about stepping into your power. It is about preparing your heart, your soul, your mind, so that when love arrives, you can receive it fully. Not with fear, not with hesitation, but with open arms and a trusting heart. Because love is not something you chase. Love is something you attract. And when you align yourself with faith, with joy, with trust, you become a magnet for everything meant for you. You become a beacon, a light that draws in the right people, the right opportunities, the right love. Because the universe does not respond to desperation. It responds to certainty, to trust, to the quiet, unwavering belief that you are already worthy. Worthy of love, worthy of happiness, worthy of a life that overflows with joy. And you are. You always have been. So do not doubt yourself now. Do not question whether you are enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. And the love that is meant for you, the one who will see you, cherish you, honor you, they will know it too. They will recognize your worth instantly, and they will never make you question it. So hold on, my dear one. Hold on just a little longer, because the most beautiful part of your journey is still ahead. And when it arrives, it will be more incredible than you ever imagined. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together, we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world, so many are searching. So many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith even when it feels difficult, you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward. It is what will guide you through the waiting, through the unknown, through the moments when doubt tries to creep in. Because you are not meant to live in fear. You are not meant to live in uncertainty. You are meant to live in trust, in peace, in the deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. So hold on to that knowing. Let it be the light that guides you. Let it be the strength that carries you forward. Let it be the truth that grounds you, even when the path is unclear. Because one day, not long from now, you will look back on this moment and smile. You will see how everything was aligning in perfect harmony. You will see how every piece was falling into place. And you will know you were never alone. You were always guided. You were always being led towards something beautiful. And now you are standing in the very life you once prayed for. So take heart, my dear one. Your moment is coming. Your blessings are on their way. And when they arrive, they will be more beautiful than anything you have ever imagined. Because you are loved. You are cherished. And your story is just beginning. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. And the love that is meant for you is on its way. Step by step, moment by moment, drawing closer with each passing day. If you could see the full picture, you would never worry again. If you could see what is coming, you would never doubt again. Because the love you are waiting for. The love that is waiting for you is beyond anything you have imagined. It is deeper, richer, more fulfilling than anything you have ever known. So take heart. Do not grow weary. Do not let the waiting shake your faith. Instead, use this time to become the best version of yourself, to grow, to heal, to prepare your heart to receive the love that is coming. Because when it arrives, it will require all of you, your full presence, your full heart, your full trust, and you will be ready. Because every experience you have had until now, every heartbreak, every lesson, every silent night of longing has been shaping you for this. Nothing has been wasted. Not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single moment of waiting. It has all been necessary, and it has all been leading you here. To this moment, this realization, this is knowing that your love story is already written, that everything is unfolding just as it should, that all you have to do is trust, and allow the universe to work its miracles. Because miracles are real. They happen every day, and soon you will witness one in your own life. A love that is divine, a love that is true, a love that was always meant to be yours. So take a deep breath. Release your worries. Let go of your fears. Know that you are not forgotten. You are being guided. You are being prepared. And your love story is already written in the stars. So take heart, my dear one. Your moment is coming. And when it does, it will be more beautiful than anything you have ever imagined. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, if something in your soul stirs as you listen, if your heart whispers, "This was meant for me," then know this: you were guided here for a reason. This message is not random. It is not a coincidence. It is divine alignment. It is proof that you are not alone, that the universe, that the divine, that the very force that breathes life into the stars see you, hears you, I know you, and loves you beyond measure. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not lost. You are seen. You are held. You are guided. Even in the moments when you feel the most alone, even in the silence, even when it seems like no one understands the depth of your longing. The divine understands. The divine knows every unspoken prayer, every wish you have whispered into the night, every tear you have cried when no one was watching, and every hope that still flickers inside of you, even when you are too tired to hold on to it. And I am here to remind you that flicker of hope is no accident. It is a spark of something far greater than you can imagine. A reminder that your story is still being written, that your path is still unfolding, that the best is still ahead of you. Because your journey is not over. Your love story is not over. Your purpose is still unfolding, moment by moment, breath by breath. And even though you cannot see the full picture right now, one day, you will look back and realize every moment, every step, every twist and turn was leading you to something greater. So do not lose faith now. Do not give up just because you cannot see the way. The way is being prepared for you. The doors are opening even if they are still hidden from view. Your prayers are being answered, even if the answer has not yet arrived. Because divine timing is always perfect. And when what is meant for you finally arrives, it will come so effortlessly, so powerfully, so undeniably, that you will know without a doubt that it was always meant to be. So trust. Trust in the timing of your life. Trust in the divine orchestration of every detail. Trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you, because nothing meant for you will ever be lost. Nothing that is yours can ever be taken away. Not by time, not by circumstances, not by anyone or anything. What is meant for you is protected. It is preserved. It is waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself to you. And when it does, you will understand why you had to wait. You will see the beauty in every delay. You will recognize the purpose in every unanswered prayer. And you will be grateful. Grateful that things did not happen on your timeline. Grateful that what you thought you wanted did not arrive before you were ready. Grateful that the universe was working in your favor all along. Because the love, the joy, the blessings that are coming, they will be far greater than anything you could have planned for yourself. So trust. Trust that every moment of waiting has a purpose. Trust that every challenge is shaping you. Trust that the universe is aligning every detail in ways beyond your understanding. Because everything is happening for you, not to you. And even now, even in this very moment, you are being prepared for something beautiful, something divine, something that will change your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. And when that moment comes, you will understand that it was always meant for you. That it was always written in the stars, that everything, every single moment was leading you here. So breathe, let go of the worry, release the doubt, and step forward with faith, because you are exactly where you are meant to be. And what is meant for you is already on its way. If this message has spoken to your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together, we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world, so many are searching. So many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith even when it feels difficult, you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward. It is what will guide you through the waiting, through the unknown, through the moments when doubt tries to creep in. Because you are not meant to live in fear. You are not meant to live in uncertainty. You are meant to live in trust, in peace, in the deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. So hold on to that knowing. Let it be the light that guides you. Let it be the strength that carries you forward. Let it be the truth that grounds you, even when the path is unclear. Because one day, not long from now, you will look back on this moment and smile. You will see how everything was aligning in perfect harmony. You will see how every piece was falling into place. You will understand why you had to wait, why certain things didn't work out. Why did some doors remain closed no matter how hard you knocked? And you will know you were never alone. Not for a single second. You were always guided. You were always being led towards something beautiful. Even in the moments when you doubted, even in the times when you felt lost, even when it seemed like nothing was changing. The universe was working on your behalf. The divine was aligning every detail, preparing every moment, shaping every experience, so that when the time was right, you would step into the life that was always meant for you. And now here you are, standing in the very life you once prayed for, breathing in the reality of everything you once hoped for, living the answered prayers you once cried for. And in this moment you finally see it was always coming. It was always meant to be. It was never lost. It was never denied. It was simply waiting for the perfect time to unfold. And that time is now. So take heart, my dear one. Take heart and trust in the journey. Your moment is coming. Your blessings are on their way. The love you desire, the joy you long for, the peace you crave, they are all making their way to you. Not in a rush, not in a way that feels forced, but in a way that is right. A way that is aligned with who you are meant to be. A way that honors the growth you have gone through. Because you are not the same person you once were. You have changed. You have grown. You have become stronger, wiser, more open to receiving what is truly meant for you. And because of that, what is coming to you is far greater than what you once asked for. Because life does not just give you what you want. It gives you what you are ready for. And now you are ready for more. You are ready for love that does not make you question your worth. You are ready for opportunities that challenge you to rise to your highest self. You are ready for a life that feels aligned, fulfilling, and abundant in every way. And it is coming. Even now, as you listen to these words, the universe is shifting things in your favor, aligning moments, opening doors, guiding you ever closer to what has always been meant for you. And when it arrives, it will be more beautiful than anything you have ever imagined, more than you ever hoped for, more than you ever thought was possible. Because this is not just about receiving. This is about becoming. Becoming the person who can step fully into these blessings. Becoming the person who trusts the timing of life. Becoming the person who knows, without a doubt, that they are worthy of everything good. Because you are worthy. You are enough. You always have been. And nothing, not time, not distance, not the obstacles that once seemed impossible, nothing can take away what is meant for you. Because what is truly meant for you will always find you. And when it does, it will feel effortless. It will feel like home. It will feel as if the universe itself has conspired to bring you to this very moment. Because it has. Every experience, every lesson, every moment of waiting, it was all leading you here, to this chapter of your life. A chapter where things finally start to make sense. A chapter where love, joy, and abundance flow naturally. A chapter where you no longer have to fight for what is yours. Because what is meant for you flows with ease. It comes to you with grace. And it stays. So do not fear the waiting. Do not question the timing. Do not doubt that your moment is coming. Because it is. And when it arrives, you will be ready. You will step into it with confidence, with gratitude, with a heart that knows everything was unfolding perfectly all along. And in that moment, you will understand that the universe was never making you wait as a test. It was preparing you for the extraordinary. It was teaching you patience, building your strength, refining your faith. Because the love that is coming is not ordinary. It is deep. It is real. It is the kind of love that changes your life. And love like that is worth waiting for. So breathe. Breathe and know that everything is happening as it should. Even the moments that feel uncertain. Even the days that feel slow. Even the seasons that feel like nothing is happening. Everything is unfolding in divine timing. Because you are loved. You are cherished. You are being guided towards something greater than you can imagine. And your story, the one that is being written with love, with care, with divine precision, is just beginning. So trust. Trust that everything is coming together. Trust that every piece is falling into place. Trust that what is meant for you will always find you. And when it does, you will know without a doubt that it was always meant to be. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together, we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world, so many are searching. So many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith, even when it feels difficult, you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward. It is what will guide you through the waiting, through the unknown, through the moments when doubt tries to creep in, through the nights when you lie awake, wondering if things will ever change, through the mornings when you wake up feeling like you are stuck in the same place, like time is slipping away, and your dreams are still so far out of reach. But listen to me, you are not meant to live in fear. You are not meant to live in anxiety. questioning your worth, questioning your path. You are not meant to live in the exhausting cycle of doubt, wondering if you are enough, if you are lovable, if you are worthy of the things you desire. Because you are. You always have been. You are meant to live in trust, in faith, in the deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good, even when you cannot see it, even when you do not feel it, even when nothing around you seems to be changing. Because beneath the surface, everything is changing. Every moment, every decision, every experience is shaping your future. The universe is moving in ways you cannot yet understand. Doors are opening that you have not yet reached. Paths are clearing that you have not yet walked. And love, the kind of love you have dreamed of, prayed for, longed for, is making its way to you. Not in a rush, not in desperation, but in perfect timing. Because the best things in life are not rushed. The most beautiful things are not forced. They happen when they are ready. And right now, you are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. So hold on to that knowing. Hold on to the truth that your waiting is not in vain. That every delay has a purpose. That every not yet is leading you towards something better than you ever expected. Let that be the light that guides you. Let that be the strength that carries you forward. Because there will be days when doubt whispers in your ear. Days when it feels like nothing is happening. Days when you wonder if you will ever receive the love, the joy, the happiness you seek. But those are the moments when you must hold on the tightest. When you must remind yourself that divine timing is never wrong. That everything you are waiting for is already making its way to you. And when it arrives, it will feel effortless. It will feel like coming home. Because the love that is meant for you will not require you to chase. It will not leave you feeling unsure. It will not make you question your worth. Because it will recognize you instantly. And you will recognize it too. Because one day soon, you will look back on this moment and smile. You will see how every twist and turn was necessary. You will understand why some things did not work out. You will see why you had to wait. And you will be grateful. Grateful that the universe was working behind the scenes even when you could not see it. Grateful that you did not settle for less than what you deserved. Grateful that you trusted even when it was hard. Because what is coming is worth it. More beautiful than anything you have imagined. More fulfilling than anything you have known before. And when you step into that moment, when you finally see everything align, when you finally feel the love, the peace, the joy you have been waiting for, you will know. You will know that you were never alone. That every delay was divine timing. That every hardship was shaping you. That every lonely night was preparing you. Because the person you are becoming today is the person who will be ready for everything that is coming tomorrow. So trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the timing. Trust that you are being led towards something greater than you can even comprehend. Because you are. You were always meant for something beautiful. And it is on its way to you right now at this very moment. Even if you cannot see it. Even if you do not feel it. It is happening. Because the universe does not make mistakes, and it has never forgotten you. So take a deep breath. Let go of the worry. Let go of the fear. Let go of the need to know every answer. And surrender. Surrender to the beauty of the unknown. Surrender to the magic of what is unfolding. Surrender to the deep, unshakable truth that you are being guided, loved, and protected. Because when the time comes, when everything falls into place, when your love arrives, when your purpose is revealed, when you step fully into the life that was always meant for you, you will understand. You will see how every piece was coming together all along, and you will know without a doubt that it was always meant to be. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together, we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world, so many are searching. So many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith, even when it feels difficult, You are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward. It is what will keep you standing even when the path is unclear. It is what will remind you, even in your most uncertain moments, that you are never lost, that you are never forgotten, that you are always being led. Because life is not a series of random events. Your journey is not a collection of coincidences. Everything, every twist, every turn, every delay is part of something greater than you can imagine. Every challenge is shaping you. Every setback is setting you up for something better. Every moment of waiting is making you stronger. And one day you will see it all clearly. You will see why things had to happen the way they did. You will understand why certain doors remained closed. You will realize that every not yet was actually a something better is coming. Because it is. Something better is coming. Something beyond what you have prayed for. Something so aligned, so perfect, so meant for you that you will wonder why you ever doubted. So do not give up now. Do not let fear take hold of your heart. You are not meant to live in fear. You are meant to live in trust, in peace, in deep, unwavering confidence that everything is working out for your highest good. Even when you do not see it, even when you do not feel it, even when it seems like nothing is changing. Because things are always changing. Even in silence, things are shifting. Even in stillness, things are moving. The universe is working behind the scenes, arranging every detail, aligning every moment, making sure that when the time is right, you will step into everything you have been waiting for. And when that day comes, you will not have to force it. You will not have to chase it. You will not have to beg for it. Because what is meant for you will always recognize you. It will flow to you with ease. It will arrive with such clarity, such certainty, that you will know this was always meant to be. And you will look back on this season of waiting, on the moments of doubt, on the nights you spent wondering when it would be your turn, and you will smile. Because you will see the bigger picture. You will see how every delay was divine. You will see how every unanswered prayer was actually a blessing. You will understand that the universe was not making you wait to punish you, it was making you wait to prepare you. Because great things require preparation. Love that is true and lasting takes time. A destiny that is powerful requires patience. And you, my dear one, are being prepared for something far greater than you have imagined. So hold on to that knowing. Hold on to the truth that your journey is unfolding perfectly. That no time has been wasted. That nothing has been lost. That everything's coming together in the most beautiful way. Let that be the light that guides you. Let that be the strength that carries you forward. Because one day soon, one day not far from now, you will wake up and realize that everything has changed. That everything you once longed for is now your reality. That everything you once hoped for is now in your hands. And it will feel as if it happened all at once. As if the universe suddenly decided to pour blessings into your life. But you will know it was never sudden. It was always happening. It was always moving. It was always leading you here. Because your story was never meant to be ordinary. It was always meant to be extraordinary. It was always meant to inspire, to teach, to remind you and others that faith is never wasted, that patience is never in vain, that trust in divine timing always leads to something beautiful. So do not doubt now. Do not question whether you are on the right path. You are, and everything that is meant for you is on its way. It is arriving at the perfect moment. Not a second too soon, not a second too late, but exactly when it is meant to. So breathe, trust. Let go of the need to control the timing. Let go of the need to figure everything out, and rest in the deep knowing that all is well, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, that you are being guided in ways you cannot yet see, and that soon, very soon, you will step into the life that was always meant for you. And in that moment you will look back and smile, because you will finally see. You were always being led towards something beautiful. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth in these words, consider supporting this channel through a super thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue spreading these divine messages to those who need them most. Together we are building a community of faith, hope, and love. A place where hearts are lifted, where souls are reminded of their worth, where divine messages are spoken into the lives of those who need them. Because in this world so many are searching, so many are lost in doubt, lost in fear, lost in the belief that they are alone. But they are not alone, and neither are you. There is love here. There is guidance here. There is hope here, and you are a part of it. Every time you listen, every time you share these words, every time you hold on to faith, even when it feels difficult, you are part of something greater than yourself. You are part of a movement of love and light, a movement that reminds every soul that they are worthy, that they are loved, that they are never alone, and that their story is still being written. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for believing. Believing in yourself. Believing in the divine timing of your life. Believing in the unseen forces that are working in your favor. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, is what will carry you forward, even when the road feels uncertain and the end is not in sight. It is the force that drives you to take each step, even when you can't see the ground beneath your feet. When everything around you feels still and you are standing in the waiting room of life, it is faith that tells you there's a reason, even when you can't make sense of it yet. Through the waiting, through the unknown, through the moments when doubt tries to creep in and questions fill your mind. It's in these moments, when uncertainty seems like the only thing constant, that your faith will be tested the most. But trust that it is also in these moments that it will grow the strongest. For you are not meant to live in fear. You are meant to rise above it. You are meant to move through the storms, not hide from them. Fear will try to pull you down, try to convince you to stay small, to stay hidden. But that is not your destiny. You are meant for more. You are meant to live in trust. Trust that the path you're on is the right one, even when it feels like you are wandering in the dark. Trust that every challenge you face is teaching you something valuable, something you will need for the future you are creating. Trust that you are never alone, even in the silence. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is always with you. You are always being guided, even when you can't see the hand that's holding you. And even if you don't understand why things are happening the way they are, trust that there is a plan greater than your own. You are meant to live in peace. Peace does not come from external circumstances. It comes from within. It is a deep knowing, an inner calm that can weather any storm. Peace is not the absence of chaos, but the ability to stay centered despite it. It is the ability to breathe, to step back, and to know that everything will unfold as it should. When you are grounded in peace, fear loses its power over you, anxiety fades, and the worries of tomorrow become less heavy, because you know deep down that you are always where you need to be. In the deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. It may not seem like it at times. Life can be messy, unpredictable, and full of surprises, some of which are not what we expect or want. But if you can hold on to that deep knowing, that faith, that trust, you will find peace even in the midst of the chaos. It's not always easy, and there may be moments when you feel like giving up. But keep going, keep believing, because there is something beautiful on the other side of every struggle. Every challenge you face, every setback, is preparing you for the moment when everything aligns, when you step into your purpose and realize that all of it, the waiting, the pain, the doubt, was worth it. So hold on to that knowing. Let it be the light that guides you, like a beacon in the dark. When everything feels uncertain, let that light be your guide. Let it lead you through the shadows towards something better. Let it give you the courage to take the next step, even when you don't know exactly where you're headed. Because even if the road is winding and you can't see the destination, that light will show you the way. It will illuminate the next step, and the next, until you find yourself where you were always meant to be. Let it be the strength that carries you forward. When the weight of the world feels too much to bear, when you feel like you can't go on, let your belief, your unwavering faith, be the strength that lifts you up. It's in those moments of feeling weak, when you don't think you can go on, that you'll discover just how resilient you really are. Your faith is not just something you turn to in times of peace, but also in times of trial. It's what gives you the courage to keep going when everything inside of you is telling you to stop. Because one day soon you will look back on this moment and smile. One day you will realize that this time of waiting, of wondering, was not wasted. It was all part of your journey. One day you will see the beauty in the struggle, the lessons learned, the strength gained. And when you look back, you will understand why it all happened the way it did. It won't all make sense right now, and that's okay. Trust that in time it will. You will see that every challenge you faced, every moment of doubt, was a stepping stone towards something greater. And you will know deep in your soul that you were always being led towards something beautiful, something that will make sense of all the waiting, all the unknowns, all the fears. It might not look exactly how you expected it to, but it will be more beautiful, more meaningful than you could have ever imagined. Your journey, with all its twists and turns, has been leading you to this moment of realization. The beauty of your life is unfolding, even when you don't always see it. So hold on, even when it's hard. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, making us question ourselves, our path, and the reasons we keep pushing forward. The weight of the world can feel unbearable at times, and the road ahead may seem endless. But it's in those moments of struggle, when it feels like everything is falling apart, that your belief, your unwavering faith, is needed most. It's easy to be hopeful when everything is going smoothly, when life is on your side, and the world feels full of possibility. But when the obstacles appear, when things don't go as planned, when it feels like every step forward is met with resistance, that is when the power of belief truly shines. Believe even when you don't understand. There will be times in your life when the reasons behind your struggles or delays seem elusive, when the pieces of the puzzle just don't fit, and it feels impossible to understand why things are unfolding the way they are. In those moments, it's natural to feel frustrated, confused, and even hopeless. But I urge you to hold on to your belief in something greater, something beyond what you can see with your eyes or understand with your mind. Your journey is unfolding in ways that may not make sense now. But one day, you will look back and realize that everything you went through, every challenge, every moment of doubt, was part of the grand design of your life. So even when you don't understand, trust that there is a bigger plan at work. Trust that your life is being shaped and molded by forces far beyond your comprehension, and that everything that happens is leading you exactly where you need to be. Trust even when fear tries to pull you down. Fear is a powerful force. It can paralyze you, stop you in your tracks, and make you question every decision you've ever made. It whispers lies in your ear, telling you that you're not enough, that you're not capable, that the risks aren't worth it. Fear feeds off uncertainty, and when things are unpredictable or unknown, it thrives. It latches onto your insecurities and amplifies them, keeping you stuck in place. But you don't have to give in to fear. Fear is not the truth. It's just a feeling, an emotion that, while valid, doesn't have the power to define your reality. You have the strength to choose courage over fear. You have the power to push through it, to keep going despite it. The key is not to wait for fear to disappear because it won't always go away. The key is to keep moving forward even when it's there, even when it feels overwhelming. Trust that you have the inner strength to overcome whatever challenges lie ahead. And know that the fear you're facing right now is just a small moment in the grand story of your life. Because that belief, that unwavering faith, will carry you further than you ever thought possible. Your faith is not just a fleeting feeling. It is a force that will propel you forward even when you don't have all the answers. Faith gives you the power to keep going when the road is tough, to continue when the path is unclear. It provides the energy and motivation to take the next step, even when you can't see the end goal. It's like planting a seed and trusting that, with time, it will grow into something beautiful. You may not see the progress right away, and you may not understand how it's all going to work out, but your faith will keep you going, step by step, day by day. It will push you through the obstacles, help you overcome the doubts, and remind you that even when you feel lost, you are always moving forward towards something greater. It will guide you through the waiting, through the unknown, and it will bring you to the place you were always meant to be. Life is full of waiting, waiting for answers, waiting for opportunities, waiting for things to fall into place. And during that waiting period, it's easy to feel like nothing is happening, like time is being wasted. But trust that the waiting is not in vain. It's in the waiting that you grow. It's in the waiting that you learn patience, resilience, and grace. You're being prepared for what's to come, even if you can't see it yet. Sometimes the best things take time. The dreams you've been nurturing, the goals you've been working toward, they need time to develop, to mature, and to come into fruition. So don't rush the process. Don't despair in the waiting. Keep holding on to your belief that the right things are coming, that your efforts are not in vain, and that the waiting is preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. You are being led towards something beautiful, something you can't yet see, but it is there, just beyond the horizon, waiting for you to step into it. Life has a way of surprising you. It has a way of bringing unexpected blessings and opportunities into your life at the exact right moment. What you are going through right now is part of the journey that will lead you to that beautiful thing waiting just beyond your current circumstances. It may not be easy to believe that when things feel tough, but trust that the struggles, the challenges, and the moments of doubt are part of the path that leads to something extraordinary. It might be a career, a relationship, a personal transformation, or a creative project. Whatever it is waiting for you on the other side of this season in your life. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is working behind the scenes to bring this vision into reality. Your job is to keep going, to keep believing, and to trust that what you are walking toward is even more beautiful than you can imagine. Keep going, keep believing. Your beautiful future is on its way. The road may not always be easy, and there may be times when the weight of the world feels unbearable. But even in those moments, when everything around you feels like it's falling apart, it's important to remember that this is not the end. It may feel like the world is crumbling beneath you, but it is simply a turning point in your story, a moment before something new begins to take shape. Life has a way of pushing us to our limits when we are on the brink of something greater. Sometimes, we need to be tested. We need to feel challenged in order to grow and rise to the next level. This is just a chapter in your story. The chapters of life are ever-changing, each one bringing new experiences, lessons, and opportunities. Some chapters are filled with joy, others with pain, and still others with uncertainty. But every single chapter serves a purpose. It is all part of the greater narrative that is unfolding, a narrative you are writing with your actions, your choices, and your resilience. So when you find yourself in a difficult chapter, remind yourself that it is only temporary. It is just one part of the larger picture, and the next chapter is already on its way. That chapter will bring with it new beginnings, new experiences, and a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. The next chapter is filled with possibilities. Imagine a future where the struggles of today are just memories, where you are living the life you've always dreamed of. That future is closer than you think. Every setback, every struggle is not a sign that you are failing or that you are on the wrong path. On the contrary, these challenges are preparing you for the life that awaits you. They are teaching you valuable lessons, giving you the strength and wisdom you need to handle what lies ahead. Without the setbacks, the struggles, and the difficult moments, you would not have the resilience you need to fully embrace the blessings that are on their way. Every challenge you face is strengthening you. Think about how much you have already overcome. Think about all the moments in your life when you thought you couldn't go on, when you felt like giving up, and yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward. Each of those challenges has shaped you into the person you are today. They have made you stronger, more compassionate, and more capable than you ever imagined. You may not always see it in the moment, but the struggles are working for you, not against you. They are helping you become the person you need to be in order to handle the beautiful future that awaits you. And that future? It is waiting for you, ready to unfold in ways you can't yet imagine. Your beautiful future is not something far off in the distance, something that will come only after years of hard work and struggle. It is already in motion. It's unfolding step by step as you continue to walk your path, as you continue to believe in yourself and your purpose. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is aligning things for you, guiding you toward the opportunities and experiences that will bring you closer to your dreams. Your future is not just a destination, it is a journey, and you are already on that journey. With every step you take, you are drawing closer to it. So hold on, Believe. Trust. These are the keys to unlocking your beautiful future. When things get tough, when doubt creeps in, when you feel like you're standing still while the world moves on around you, remember that your time is coming. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The setbacks, the waiting, the struggles are all part of the process, shaping you into the person who is ready for the next chapter of your life. You are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. The road ahead may not always be clear, and you may not always have all the answers, but trust that the path you're on is leading you to something extraordinary. Your time is coming. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like, or when progress feels slow. But remember that timing is everything. The life you're working toward is being carefully crafted, step by step, and the timing of everything is falling into place. Sometimes it takes a little longer for things to align, but that doesn't mean they won't. It means that everything is being put into place in just the right way. So when the time comes, you will be fully prepared to step into the life you've been dreaming of. You don't need to rush the process. The beautiful future you're envisioning is coming, and it will arrive exactly when it's meant to. Keep going, even when the path seems unclear, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Your efforts are not in vain. Every small step you take, every day you keep moving forward, is bringing you closer to your dreams. You are building momentum even when you can't see it. Sometimes progress is subtle, happening behind the scenes. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust that every step you take is a step in the right direction. Your future is unfolding, and each moment of your journey is getting you closer to where you are meant to be. The best is yet to come. It's easy to lose sight of this when things aren't going well or when it feels like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of setbacks. But take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Look at the challenges you've already overcome, the lessons you've learned, and the strength you've gained. That is all leading you to something greater. The future you've been hoping for is on its way, and when it arrives, it will be everything you've dreamed of, and more. The best things in life take time, and your time is coming. So don't give up. Don't stop believing. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep moving forward. Because your beautiful future is just around the corner, waiting for you to step into it. You're closer than you think. The best is yet to come.